Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
As a trader,
Recording in progress.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. This is our live FOMC event. It's almost 1 p.m. Eastern. My name is Ron, my partner is Dave. Welcome guys, thank you guys for joining. We're going to go for 2 hours just after 3 p.m. Eastern. Today is, the market has been waiting for months for this day. And please guys, trade with proper risk management. If you guys are deciding to trade, this is going to be volatile and could be a wild range with all of these securities that we're going to look at. We're going to look at gold, we'll look at US 30 and Nasdaq. So please guys, careful trading with your risk management, okay? And thanks for everyone for joining. Dale, welcome. Good afternoon. Noor, welcome. T, yes, I am talking right now. Mike, welcome. Pramilo, welcome. Miguel, thank you for joining. Sonia, it's a pleasure. Dennis, thank you for joining, brother. Isaac, thank you. Appreciate all of you guys. Patrick, Armand, Mirdita, welcome, brother. Aaron, thanks for joining. Akon, Juanito, bro, welcome, guys, everybody. And Isaac, thank you for the heads up on DX Trade, guys. It's not the greatest to trade news. So if guys, Isaac just put a big paragraph in the Zoom, if everyone can read it in there. And everyone on YouTube, I appreciate all of you guys joining. Noim, Salam, welcome. Dejen, welcome, guys. Ferdinand, everybody, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Jane, Rohit. Why I stopped? Oh, I was just testing out the stream. No worries. I'm here now. Don't worry about it. Just focus. Let's focus. Susanna, welcome, guys. Damon, everybody that's joining. I appreciate all of you guys on YouTube as well. Okay, guys. I'm going to talk a little fast because we've got like 1 hour. We've got a lot of business to get out of the way. So if I am talking fast, I will try and, enunciate, pronunciate, get the words out. Hopefully you guys can all understand me. Can you guys all hear me? And can you guys see my screen? I've got 3 charts on TradingView and Bookmap. Are we all good? Main thing is you guys can hear me. Yes, V. Ron is speaking too fast during his Ramadan. Yes. I just came back from the gym too. So I was just working out for an hour and fasting, and so it's all good. Guys, I love working out during Ramadan. You lose a lot of weight. I've lost over 20 pounds right now, and I feel fantastic. I'm going to keep fasting after Ramadan. If I can keep losing some weight, it's all good. But we got some business to take care of. Thank you guys, everyone, for joining. If you guys can hit the like button on YouTube, we appreciate it. And then maybe we can get more and more viewers. So thank you guys. First things first, let's get into Forex Factory. Let's just talk about what today is. Okay, so we've already gone through some European news, lots of British news. We moved into New York this morning, but the entire market and analysts and investors and traders, everybody is waiting for Mr. Papa Powell to come to the podium, and we got to hear what this old man is saying today. Okay, so 2 p.m. Right now it's 1. We have 1 more hour, 60 minutes. We're going to have multiple red folders coming out. The first one, federal funds rate. Okay, so you can see the previous FOMC. These are the interest rates. 5.5%. Our forecast is the same, a pause, 5.5. We had Canada last week, and they paused also at 5%. So we're going to see if the U.S. follows suit. It's above 90% chance, probability that they will keep it the same. So when we see the actual number here, there's 3 possibilities that we will see. We'll either see 5.5%, that means it's a pause, no change. We might see a 0.25% increase. Very unlikely, maybe less than 5% chance. You might see 5.75 and then they increase a 0.25 basis point. I don't think it's going to happen, but anything can happen. We might even see a decrease. It might be 5.25% and then they've decreased a 0.25%. Not likely, but let's keep in mind that maybe we're going to keep the same rates, okay? And then The next thing is we have FOMC economic projections and the statement. Then at 2:30 we have Powell. But let's just click on the folder real quick. So if you're not familiar with what is FOMC, okay, this is FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee. That's what it stands for. Not FOMO, guys. FOMO is different. FOMO is something different. That's when we're chasing a trade and we have a fear of missing out. Some of you guys might chase a trade today. So this is FOMC, not FOMO. FOMO is completely different, guys. Let's stay away from FOMO today. Let's all practice proper risk management. Let's all have on this call nobody blow up their account today. That's our goal for today. Let's all try that. Everybody today, our goal is to not blow up your account. Okay, let's all say that together. We are not going to blow up our trading account today. We're not going to blow up our prop firm. We are not going to blow up today. Okay. Let's not do that. So trade with proper risk management. The market is going to be very volatile. It will be ranging so that you have to open up your stop loss. It's logical. You have to open up your stop loss. For all those traders that are trading with a very, very tight stop loss, you need to open it up maybe a little bit. So therefore, you're going to have to decrease your lot size in order to accompany that. Okay, that's just what you're going to have to do. If you don't listen to me, no worries. Don't listen to me. You do your thing. But if you blow up an account, that's on you. You're going to have to live with it and you're going to have to learn from it. We've all done it. We've all been there. Believe me, I've blown up my accounts multiple times in NFP, FOMC, and FOMO and everything. And I've learned my lesson. So I'm decreasing my lot size down substantially, and I hope you guys do too. What does it measure? So interest rate at which depository institutions lend balances held at the Federal Reserve to other depository institutions overnight. So this is the overnight lending rate for banks. Actual greater than forecast is good for the US dollar. It's scheduled 8 times per year. So you can see how important this session is. Well, it's only 8 times per year. And our next one will be May 1st. And over here, why do traders, investors care? Short-term interest rates are the paramount factor in currency valuation. Traders look at most other indicators merely to predict how rates will change in the future. Okay, and over here, like if you want to read some related stories later on, if you guys are still looking or learning, will Fed fuel dollar breakout? Okay, so let's read this article right here. Will Fed fuel the dollar breakout? This is from tickmill.com. Global markets are bracing for the latest Fed monetary policy meeting today. While the FOMC is not expected to see the Fed altering its course, that's what we're saying, a pause, no change, traders will be scouring the details of the meeting as well as the post-meeting press conference for clues as to how the Fed is likely to act in coming months and over the remainder of the year. So this is what we want to see. At 2:30 p.m., 30 minutes after we get the number, the actual Fed rate, then Powell comes to the podium and he's going to answer questions and give forward guidance maybe going into May and the summer months. So they've been hinting that maybe in the summer, maybe June, that they might start to decrease the interest rates, but that's what we got to hear from Powell, and that's what investors and traders are waiting to hear, and that's where the markets might start to move tomorrow, the next day, going into next week. Okay, so today could just be a very range, could be a sloppy session, so be careful. Some traders are just watching to see what happens. They're not even taking trades today. Okay, so that's going to be up to you. With the market pricing jumping around regularly in response to data and the Fed commentary, looking at today's event, the main focus will likely be on the updated dot plot forecast. Okay, so if you want to read more, there's the full story. You can read all kinds of stories here and get more informed and gain more knowledge over here. Okay, so is everyone familiar with this gentleman right here? This is Mr. Papa Powell. You probably see him printing money, Burr. He's that guy. Okay, so he's everyone's uncle, and we'll see if he can make us some money today. This is our earnings whispers over here. Pre-market Wednesday, March 20 before the open, we had some few securities. General Mills, it's a cereal brand. I love cereal over here, so if you want to trade this company, it's a great company to trade. And then we go into, I don't see anything big this morning. Let's see in the after hours today. After we have our FOMC, after power hour, we have at 4:05, we have Micron Technology. We got Chewy over here, and keep going. We have Guess over here. So if you wear Guess clothing, ladies or fellas, if you are guests, yes, you can trade guest company. You can invest in the company if you wear the clothing, and you can trade it. So you can look what is here. I don't see anything big, significant that we need to really worry about. Just maybe Micron Technology. This is one I'll keep an eye on over here. Okay, keep going, guys. Let's go into our Discord real quick. This is our Discord signals. We sent out oil sell over here, which is hit over 9,500 pips. We're looking for oil to break this level where the blue is. Yeah, we got a nice body to close below and continue to push down lower lows, pull back lower highs, and still to push down for almost 100 pips. So, guys, we do have the signal channel over here. We can send out signals with indices, commodities, major Forex, minor Forex, some crypto, and 4-hour outlooks and everything in here. And if you hit a few trades, you can be dancing like these gentlemen over here, okay? And this was one that gold was an 80 pip pop right out of there, okay? And guys, everyone on YouTube, thank you guys for joining. I really do appreciate all of you guys. If we can all hit the like button right now, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification. The notification is very important because I pop up all the time. I either pop up in New York, maybe post New York, sometimes in Tokyo, sometimes on the weekend, sometimes I just pop up and have a coffee and say hello to you guys. So just hit the notification if you want to join SST and not miss out on any sessions, okay? And guys, here's a poll. Where is gold heading for today's FOMC? Look at, but 41% of you guys are bullish to 2,200 all-time high. 42% of you guys are bearish back down to 2,100, and 17% of you guys have no idea. I'm probably with you guys, no idea. We'll see what will happen, okay? So if you want to vote, enter this Telegram right here and cast your vote over here. This is a good Telegram channel. It's free, but we provide everything that we do at SST. So if you're ever wondering what we do here, this is the signals that you can get for $1 a day. And a gentleman in our group made $800, paid for quite a bit of signals. And keep going, guys. We do have this right over here. This is MQL5. This is an expert advisor. I'll talk about it at the end of the call because we got a lot of work to do, but this is the SST kill shot. It's an expert advisor, and if you're interested, here's the link right here. This is our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for joining, subscribing, and then our website over here, stocksnipertrading.com. And this is like we give free signals in this Telegram group. We give them with updates. We give members what they're doing in our group as well, testimonials. There is a 1-year signal membership right now. It might last just for a couple days this week, and then it will be gone. It's you save over $100 for the year. It's normally $249, $250 a year, and it's $149. Use this promo code if you would like to get into this. This is just the signals alone, okay? And then we have another membership with the education, with all the live trading with everybody else, and the Discord. It's SST Scalper 100, okay? Let's continue moving forward, guys. Oh, and this Telegram channel is pinned at the top of the YouTube if you're wondering where it is. So just join it right now and let's continue moving forward. So we got our charts over here. So we're going to do 3 charts today. Okay, look how US 30 just broke out beautiful right up to this range, tapped in, and just started to come right back down. So this is gold over here. We'll keep gold to the left. We'll do full top-down analysis on all of our securities. Gold will be to the left. Dow Jones, US 30 will be in the middle, and then Nasdaq, NAS 100 will be right over here to the right. This is Bookmap. This is the live depth of market we'll be watching. When I do a top-down on each individual security, I will put on Bookmap so you can see what's going on. But then when FOMC starts at 2 p.m., we're going to have to watch one chart on Bookmap. I'll let you guys decide. We can either watch gold, we can watch Dow Jones, we can watch Nasdaq, but one. Or we can watch, if you guys like ES, which is the S&P 500, and it's kind of maybe a blend of Nasdaq and US 30 and gives us the broad picture. That is up to you guys. I'll let you guys decide when we get there, okay? So you think about it, and then we'll do that, okay? So if everyone's ready to go, I'm ready to go. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. Everyone that's fasting, God bless you guys. I'm fasting with you guys, but let's just have some fun. Maybe we'll get some pancakes for iftar, and we can eat after, okay? So that when we break our fast, maybe we can make some pancakes today. So we went over the news. Is everyone clear on the news? welcome, brother Clavette, all the way from Cameroon. I have my good buddy. He was just here from Cameroon. He's opening a five-star hotel in Cameroon. And I will be visiting Cameroon with him. He wants me to go there and help him build it. So welcome, guys, all the way from Cameroon. I appreciate you guys. So are we clear with what is going on? Okay, with Forex Factory, we understand that 2:30 we have a press conference. Okay, make sure you guys are aware of all of that stuff. Okay, but I'll walk you guys through it slowly. Okay. One second over here. And please, guys, all I'm asking is just trade with proper risk management. Okay, that's the key to today. Just trade smart. Don't over leverage. Don't go Lambo lot sizes unless you have the experience and you know what you're doing. That's a different story, and you have the account to accommodate that. But if you got a smaller account, just trade within your risk. Okay, I'm going to start top-down analysis with gold. So we're going to get started with gold first. This is how it's ranging on the 5 minutes. Not much to trade. Everyone is waiting for it to get into 2 p.m. Okay, so let's start off with the daily. I'm just looking at the time. We're 1:11. Okay, we got good timing. So we had the big breakout right over here. The start of March, we had the big bullish breakout. We took out the all-time high wick right here. So just looking at that all-time high wick, when I'm looking to draw a zone, I'm going to continue with the zone from that previous all-time high wick, bring it across, and then maybe to the bottom of this wick and the top of that wick, continue to stretch it across, and then I can see the last 3 days of gold. We tapped into here, tapped into here, tapped into here, but we're not breaking down. So I'm going to continue stretching this box into the future, and I'm going to make it green. Okay, so green is to illustrate visually that it is an area of support or demand, whatever you call it. But every time we come down here, it's going back up. Coming down yesterday, back up. Coming down today, and back up. Okay, so we are holding here. So maybe we are developing to maybe come back up, and today's daily candle is a spin top candle. Where we opened is exactly where we are. Okay, so we'll follow that volume. And then where is our all-time high? 2,195 is our all-time high. So I'm going to do all-time high wick and bring it down to maybe those bodies and bring it across and make it red. Okay, and that's my all-time high resistance, all-time high supply box, and bring it across. How far you want to bring it as far as you want. Okay, I'm going to match it up with over here. I didn't bring it over here for any specific reason. I just brought it right there. There's more than enough days to trade in there. Okay. Trev, it's all about pip and dip and rip and pip and dip today. If that's believe me, yes, I will be pipping and dipping too. But maybe if we get into a move and you can get the majority of the move, yes, you can hold, but maybe hold a smaller proportion because it could go down, come right back up. So, but yeah, just use your style. Everyone, just use your own style, what you want to do. But we're consolidating. Gold on the daily. Okay, if you just look at the last few days, starting last Friday, we came down bearish. Started this week, Monday, we came back up. We went down yesterday, and today is a spin top candle. It doesn't get any more visual than that. There's very little volume today. We had a range where we opened, and then we came up bullish. Came up all the way up to here, 2,165. That's our high of the day. So I'm placing a purple line at the high of the day for gold. And what happened when we got to the high of the day? It got rejected, and then the seller started to push it back down to where we opened. So this area right over here, this is a point of interest. I'm going to go more down to these physical bodies right here, 2,155. We're at 158 right now, but 30 pips below. I'm going to stick with these big bodies right here, and I'm going to place a yellow line right here as a daily point of interest. I like to see what will happen over here if we can break below this and continue going down, or will we stay above this yellow line and maybe push up. Okay, so I placed a yellow line for a daily interest, point of interest. And then what happened when we came down today? We came down, and then it kept going down where the sellers were in control. They pushed it all the way down where we hit 2,149, 2,150, that psychological number. And right at the top of the green box, that's where I'm placing a purple line. That is our low of the day. Okay, and then what happened when we came down there? there was a little bit of depth of market. The buyers are in this big green box. They bid it right back up to where we're right back where we opened, okay? And there's a higher low, higher low, higher low. 3 days we've been in this green box and still respected. If we flush, if it comes down red and breaks this green box and we push down, I'm going to place a yellow line at these two bodies right here. 2127, 2125, that quarter increment right there. Place another yellow line for a daily point of interest. If it does come down red, 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 maybe it stops and finds some support here and then bounces back up. Okay, so that's an area point of interest. Another one will be these two bodies right here at 2114, 2115, another yellow line down there. Will we ever come down here? I don't know, but I'd like to be prepared just in case we do. Okay, and then towards the upside, what happens if the bullish volume comes back up, green, 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 and then we come back up to our high of the day, and then we start to have a high of the day gold breakout? Where could we possibly go? Maybe we fill this wick on last Friday, March 15, and then maybe we target these two bodies up here at 2175. I love quarter increment moves: 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. Just like an auction, you know, just like I'm an auctioneer. Can I get some? Can we get 270? Can we get 75, 75, 75? Can we? That's where the auction wants to go. It wants to go to these nice psychological numbers because that's where the market likes to transact with big numbers. So that's price action. So when you learn those things, some of you guys are getting better at it. Sometimes you don't even have to look at a candlestick. If you guys just tell me what the price is of a security, I can potentially tell you where it could go with probability. If you just tell me the price, it opened at $10, went down to 9, it's back to 9.50. I could maybe speculate it's going to go to 9.75, back up to 10, maybe to 10.25, just like an auctioneer. You know, if you watch that that game Storage Wars, you know, those people that talk really, really fast at an auction or go to a car auction, you'll probably understand what I'm talking about. The markets are an auction. It's an auction, okay? And some of you guys have been to auctions. Maybe you guys do that for a business. So this maybe comes in pretty easy. You understand what I'm saying? And if we look at a daily move right now, we had one move push up, the move come back down. Now we're consolidating down here. We can either potentially move back up or we break down here. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Are we going to break, come back up here, we make the green box red, and then we're dropping? Or is it going to come back up here and then we look for maybe a double top, an all-time high top, or a new all-time high break for gold? Okay, so will it happen today? But it maybe will develop in the next few days and the next few weeks to come. Maybe we just range inside here with a bigger range, and then they get pending orders and more volume. Okay, so today it's a very indecision candle, 50-50. We don't know the direction yet. Okay, so let's go into the 1 hour now. 1 hour, 60 minutes. Let's see where the big moves were. So the bigger moves are always, I always tend to focus on London. Futures open 8 p.m. 3 a.m. Eastern is London. Obviously 8 a.m. COMEX market. Always Wall Street 10 a.m. 9 a.m. and end of the day power hour. Okay, so let's see how it was moving. Here was London. It was bullish. 4 a.m. they came down, and then we started to push down 5, 6, 7. 8 a.m. they flushed it, which was COMEX market open, made the low of the day, and then we came right back up. Then Wall Street opened up, we came back up. 10 a.m. is where it pushed green, 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 green. We hit our high of the day, and then it came right back down. And you see we're consolidating. I can trap this area really nice with a white line. See these? I'm gonna open the trap a little bit more because it's gonna be more volatile. I could normally, I'll show you guys. Normally, if I really wanted to trap that, see those wicks? 1, 2, 3. I would place a white line right there. White line, guys, now is hourly resistance. Okay, I would place it right there and trap that. But you see this here? I kind of want to open it up a little bit bigger because there's going to be more volatility. So I want to go maybe to this higher area right over here in structure. So you see where I just went to? 2160.000. It doesn't get any more psychological than that. Okay, I just placed the line right there at the body. I got a wick, a wick, a wick, and then you see how over here it's support. Look at the number right here, guys. 2160 and 3 zeros. I'm telling you, follow price action. Price action does not lie. It will help you become that much better of a trader where you're not guessing. And now I feel comfortable. I feel confident. I feel I have got good conviction placing my resistance line at the hourly, and it adds up perfectly with the numbers. So that's what we got to see. There was a big impulse breakout today at 10 a.m. and then it got rejected hard. Okay, so we're going to see maybe if we lose this point of interest, remember this on the daily, that 2155, then maybe we're going to drop down to here. If I was scalping, again, if I was scalping and it was in FOMC, I would place maybe a white line, maybe at these bodies right here, or maybe those tweezer bottom wicks right there. And maybe I would just scalp from 55 to 52, 30 pip range. But this is going to have more and more volatility, so I'm going to keep my zones a little bit bigger today, okay? And in case we hit this green box, this is one specific area. This is when we came down here and you see those three tweezer bottom lows, and then it came back up and it almost came back down in here. One area I'm going to place a white line is right here at those three tweezer bottom lows, 2146. Just in case gold comes down red, breaks the daily low, and then maybe comes back down and tests here. It did test here. That might be a big double bottom and come back up. Okay, so that's how I'm going to set up the chart on the hourly. If we look at the overall what it's doing, it's getting sold off from the top. Remember up here, all-time high, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and a lower high today. So they're slowly pushing it down, but from the bottom we have this bottom, higher low, higher low, higher low. So we're in this pennant right now where it could go either direction. So we got to be very careful today, okay? So, and it's just consolidating, green, red, but might be developing a double top right now. Do you guys see it? A double top with a massive rejection. Look at this, guys. Okay, we came up. Look at the bodies, not that big wick. The bodies, one come up, come back down. Neckline, support. Come back up, double top, and now we're pushing down. So this could be designed that they're going to drop it down into here. And we have our large liquidity wick right there where they hunted all the stops at 10 a.m. this morning. Does it make sense, guys? Hit a like if you guys understand what I'm saying. And I know that you guys are following me. Do you guys know what I mean by that? This pattern right here. It's a M. There's your double top. Up, down, A, B, C, D, E drop, and there's your liquidity wick. That's the clue that they're maybe pushing to drop the market down. And is that going to happen? No. But is it a good setup? Yes. But we got to take it candle by candle. They could fake us out. They could hear Ron is saying that on YouTube and everyone thinks that it's going to sell, and then they do this. Remember, market makers, they can manipulate the move. They make it look like it wants to go down. It goes like this. We all think it's going to break for an M. They break here. They fake us out. They bring it right back up. They close it here, and then they're driving it up here. Okay? Understand that this can happen. That's how the markets work. Nothing is designed for you, me and you to make money. It's designed for them to fake us out, take our money, and they fill up their pockets. So not every pattern is set in stone. It's not 100%. But if we see what's happening so far, it looks like that could play out. Okay? And let's go to the 5 minutes now, into the 5 minutes. So you can see there was a beautiful break up there. That's our high of the day. And then we came and we're consolidating. So this range right now, I'm just going to trap this entire range in here. The white line to the yellow line, just trap it. That's the garbage area. I don't want to be trading inside here. You might get trapped in here. We'll watch to see what they do. Are they going to bring it up for maybe a double top at the high of the day, or break it out, or come up here and grab liquidity and take it down, or are they going to come down into here, trade near the low of the day and break? But remember range candles. There could be a massive range where they sweep the lows down here, they come back up, they sweep the highs, and then we trade back inside here, and then they start their move. Okay, so careful on fake outs. If we're on the 5 minutes, maybe wait for a full body candle to close as opposed to just going in on impulse. Okay, let's add some technical indicators. EMA 9 is this green line. We're right in the middle, not the best to trade in there. And then our EMA 200. Whenever I see the 9 and the 200 like sitting on top of each other, it's consolidation. It's consolidation, and it's in consolidation in our trap box. This should tell you clue after clue after clue. Do not be trading inside here. Okay, don't, unless you're accumulating a move and you have a bias and you think it's going to go bullish and you're starting to buy in here, or you're thinking it's going to sell and you're selling and you're accumulating a move. That's different. But for one directional traders right now, I would avoid this at all costs. Okay, look at RSI. RSI is right at 50. So this is where you got to be careful. When RSI is right at 50, it's just hanging around here, just hanging around. we got to see what they'll do. Are they going to start to push it back up? Will the strength increase bullish, or will it start to break down and then the strength is weak and then starts to sell off? Okay, guys, I'll give you guys this chart. What time we got? 1:25. Okay, Ron's got to start cooking. We got to get going. We got two more top downs to do. Zoom. I'm going to provide you guys with a gold link right over here from TradingView. That is our gold analysis. Okay, everybody cool on YouTube? How's everyone doing? Thank you guys. 215 viewers. Please, guys, let's hit the like button. Let's get us to maybe 300 viewers right before FOMC. Really, really do appreciate it. Trev, you're welcome, brother. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to leave gold over here to the left. Okay, so when we go into FOMC, gold is over here on the left. Okay, let's just mark out some areas on Bookmap for gold. Right here, I'm going to place a horizontal resistance line. This is where we got our depth of market resistance up here at 2,161. Kind of want to watch how the depth of market builds up here. We're above our VWAP. We're hanging. We can use the VWAP as support right now. Cumulative volume delta. Make note of this. Negative 1,200 on gold today. Okay, so that's maybe that sell side that maybe they're going to redistribute and sell gold today. Okay, think about that. So maybe they'll fake the high and then they dump gold. That's what I was saying. Maybe they fake the high, they come up here, maybe double top, they take out all the pending orders, and then maybe they dump gold if we see a strength in the US dollar. Okay, makes sense. And let's move now to US 30. Miss Dow Jones over here. Sexy little lady over here, Dow Jones. I'm going to move over to YM over here on Bookmap. YM is the futures ticker for Miss Jones, Dow Jones. Okay, so we're on 15-minute increments: 12:30, 12:45, 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30 coming up really soon. We had that big high breakout right over here that started this ignited bullish bar run. Beautiful. Doesn't get any more beautiful than that. I'm just going to place a horizontal line up here so we can follow this area, 39,600 area. That's the resistance. We are below the VWAP right now, and we're finding some support down here where sellers pushed it down, but then the buyers bid it right back up. Sellers pushed it down, buyers were asking straight up here. Sellers one more time came down here, nobody bid down there. The buyers did not buy down there. They're asking to trade back up here. So I'm just going to draw a supporting line right here. And you see that Dow has a bigger range than gold. Cumulative volume delta is also negative, almost 850, 900 on Dow Jones. So maybe we may push down during FOMC. Okay, so let's go to the daily now. Let's take a look at this thing on the daily. Okay, we've had this big push, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. Look at guys, we are potentially getting to break the all-time high. We're not too far away. We've got this doji candle on the daily, and this is our all-time high, 39,286. That's our all-time high. So what I'm going to do, all-time high box, go up to the all-time high to 286, bring it down. I'm going to go into the bodies. Okay, and make it red. I'm going into, see the body, and yesterday's body, and I'm making it red. So that is going to be our all-time high supply up there. Are we going to break through this? Who knows? We might witness history, or it might break down and we start going down bearish. But if we do start to break out of here, above the all-time high, where could this thing go? Number one, you got to use your, now this is price discovery. I don't know where it could go, but we got to use our like psychological numbers. So if it breaks 286, possible 300. I know it's very, very close. It's no point in just putting a 300 down, but maybe we go to 400, 39,400. So up there again, a yellow line for a point of interest, 39,400. That would be a new all-time high if it gets up there. And then you could go 100 pip increments if you like. The next one would be 39,500. That would be like kind of the mid psychological area, 39,500, and then 600, 700, maybe 40,000. Who knows? But when I look in here, it came in here Thursday last week. It got rejected. So it's lower highs, and today it traded inside here, and again lower high, they pushed it down. But let's follow yesterday's volume. Okay, yesterday's volume. Sorry, before I do yesterday's volume, I want to draw a green zone. I see a green zone right over here. I'd like to put a green zone right here, guys. Okay, so that's our green zone. Why did I place a green zone here? Because this big bullish candle that kind of broke out, the next pullback was 50%. We had a liquidity grab, a hunt that came down and it produced this big bullish candle that made the all-time high. We retraced back into the green box, back up, came down, back up, came down, back up. No red volume is closing below the green box. So we're still pushing higher low, higher low, higher low. And today, 50% of yesterday's green body, open, close. Where's half of it? Half of it is right around this area right here. So I'm going to put a point of interest yellow line at yesterday's 50% body. Okay, right around, maybe I'll match it up with this wick right over here. Perfectly. Match it up with that wick. And you see it's approximately half of the volume. Open, close, about half of it. So we're still above it right now. So still considered to be bullish, but we need to break out of this big red box. So what happened yesterday? We gapped up, it retraced red, produced a higher low. We came back up very, very bullish. We closed near the high of the day and then transition into today open, and we made another high. Okay, that's our high of the day, 39,186, purple line in the red box. That's our high of the day. And what happened when we got up there? Got rejected, and then it came down. It sold right back down to where we opened, and then it came down right there. So that's our low of the day at the bottom wick, around 39,000 exactly, 39,007. Right there, James Bond, 39,000 exactly. Okay, look at that, 39,000 exactly. Nice psychological number. Okay, and we're coming right back up to where we opened. So this is a really small doji candle. I don't even think Dow Jones knows where it wants to go right now. So how would me and you know where it's going to go? So we have to be very careful. What they could do is spike the new all-time high and then boom, they drop it, or they come down and they start selling it down. But we got to use our imagination. Maybe spike the new all-time high, grab all those pending orders, and then they start to short the market. We've got cumulative volume delta negative 800 right now. Maybe they've been accumulating and going to redistribute that volume with news. Okay. And then other points of interest, if we break down below 50%, maybe we come down here where we got these gaps in the market right here. This area, I place a yellow line inside here. And then I match it with the bodies right there. Bodies, I got the bodies right there and make it yellow. Okay, so that's my next zone. Okay, and now I don't want to stay on the daily. We know it's indecision. Let's go to the hourly and take a look. Okay, so this is the hourly. We had a nice push Tuesday, Wall Street, 9 a.m. Excellent move on the hourly candles. And then look at how do you trade these things? These things are garbage. That's why Tokyo session is not the greatest. It's good for education, but sometimes it's not the greatest for trading. And then the market started to open up during London right over here, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., came back down. Wall Street made the move, 9 a.m. We hit the low of the day, purple line, and then we came right back up. So now we're trading up here. Green, red, green. Now it's coming down red. Okay, so let's see if maybe this hourly 26 minutes will close below here and then maybe start to push down. It looks like an M pattern on a four bars where it came up, back down, back up, and we're coming back down. There's your M. Okay, so if we close below, maybe they come up to 50% and then the drop. Okay. But remember, look, it's just ranging. So they could do that to us too during FOMC. Could just come up green and in power hour go back down red and no significant moves. But big range. That's where they grab liquidity and get all the pending orders. So we have to be very careful. If we look on the hourly, this high and this high is a higher high, and you can see that there's hourly bearish divergence coming down. So maybe that's giving us a clue too that it's going to sell, but could be a false signal as well. On the 5 minutes, this is the 5-minute structure. So we came up to the high of the day, came back down, came right back up there, double top. Look how beautiful it is. The double top right up there, and it's sold right down. Now we're just trading inside this range in here. Okay, so we'll see, are they going to come right back up to here? What I'm going to do is maybe, what I'll do is, no, I'll just keep it like this. Okay, we'll watch it to see if it breaks down. But areas of point of interest on the 5 minutes, if we do drop, like I like to look at areas specifically right over here, not so close to the low of the day, but where there was structure, like right here. I'm going to place a red line right here, right in here. There was a little bit of structure here, some structure right there, and then some structure right there. If it sells off, it could drop all the way down to this red line, stop, and then come back up before it breaks the low of the day. Okay, so I just want to keep that in mind if it comes down here in a sell. There's your big double top, and you see how it broke the neckline, and we're just consolidating right below the neckline right now. Okay, so kind of maybe find and these are big bearish candles, big bearish candles. So if it comes back up, they could potentially push this thing right back down. Okay, and you see how it's just slowly consolidating right in here. Okay, right at the neckline. There's your big M pattern. It closed below the neckline, and now it's just consolidating. Okay, so my bias is bearish, but they could do a liquidity grab, come back up, and then bring it down. So some EMAs, we're right below the 9. Right at the 200. This is where it's going to start to consolidate here. RSI, okay, we're below the 50 threshold, so it is weak. So maybe they're going to continue to maybe sell this thing down. Okay, but there could be a pullback coming back up. Okay, and then the pullback. See this? I'm going to place. I know it's red. It's red, and it's going to be another red line, but right in there. See there? That was a neckline. That was kind of a neckline resistance. Then it got rejected right there, and then that's where that got rejected and pushed down. So if it comes back up green, maybe up to this red line, then it's a lower high, then they push it back down. Okay, so that is. I don't like this big red box. I'm just gonna remove this, and I'll fix it. Okay, does that look better, guys? And then this area might be the area of consolidation we'll watch. All the way down to that, I'm going to stretch it to that 200 EMA, just because I don't want to kind of get faked out by silly wicks here. And then we got to watch our up here, big red box up here. Okay. Okay, so maybe we're going to maybe sell, okay? But maybe they come back up for a triple top and then hammer it down. Okay, so let's just give you guys this chart. What time we got? 1:37. Okay, Ron can do this. Ron can do this. We got one more to do. Okay, Zoom chat. There's another trading view link in there. That's US 30 for you guys. Okay, what is everyone's bias on US 30? What are we thinking with US 30? Bias with US 30. Anybody have any bias, or we're just on the sidelines, neutral? Robert, all-time high, then sell-off. I could see that. Kim, no idea, but want a meltdown? Yep. Yo-Yo, buy now, thank you later. It's pumping no matter what Powell says. Okay, guys, we heard it from Yo-Yo. On the sidelines, Winston. Okay, me too. Yeah. No, it's all good, guys. You know, if you're on the sidelines or indecision, it's fine. Like, just we take what the market gives us. So we got US 30 in the middle. We got gold approaching a move up here. Let's do Nasdaq now. Okay, so we're going to continue with Nasdaq. Nasdaq is over here, NQ. Okay, so this is Nasdaq, 15-minute time slices, 12:45, 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30. We're going to be getting 1:45. We are below the current VWAP and negative cumulative volume delta, negative 1100 on Nasdaq. Okay, so let's go full chart Nasdaq. Nasdaq now is tech. So let's just take a look at tech. AMD is down negative 4% right now, down to $174 a share. What's Nvidia doing? Nvidia is down 1%, not much, down to $885 a share. So the market, again, is just waiting. It's just waiting, just consolidating for the news. Let's start off with the daily for Nasdaq. Okay, we've had this big push. Higher highs on the daily, monthly, everything looks strong, looks bullish, higher highs, higher lows. We hit our all-time high for Nasdaq right here on this wick at 18,416. They could have got it up 4 more pips to 18,420. That's where I thought those psychological numbers would go, but they didn't. So with Nasdaq, what I do is the the all-time high wick, I like it to stick out there. I like these 3 triple tops, and then I bring it down to these bodies. Okay, so this is what I do with Nasdaq. That's my kind of all-time high supply zone, and then that wick that sticks out there, that's our all-time high. Okay, and then since then you can see that they've been pushing it down, coming back up, and might be continuing to push it down. Okay, where do we have a green support box? You should visually see it without even putting the box. 50% of this big bullish candle, and then look at all of the retracements right in there. There's your green box. Bring it across. How far? Bring it as far as you want. Bring it into next year if you want. Okay, you can bring it all the way across your chart. Static. Okay, and you see it's been ugly. It's been choppy. These are daily candles, so it's been since the end of February, just coming up, back down, coming up, back down, coming up, back down, coming up, maybe back down. But we're right in the middle. So, you know, like it's easy to say when we're at the green box, then go back up. It's easy to say when we're at the red box, go back down. But we're right in the middle. So this is neutral. So this is anyone can take it. The buyers can take it back up, or the sellers can start to push it down. Or it just trades near the middle. And this is the worst area to be trading. If I was scalping, if these were 5-minute candles, I would shut the computer and I would go watch TV right now. Like I wouldn't even be looking to trade. So we gotta use that same type of analogy with these daily candles as well. It's not the greatest. We gotta wait for it. We gotta be patient. We gotta be disciplined. We gotta allow this thing to continue to develop. It might take another couple weeks before we get a possible move. Okay, but you can see it's accumulating. It's accumulating. It takes time. So let's just follow yesterday's volume. We opened red, we came down. It was a big red bar. It was a bearish engulfing candle yesterday. It came red, red, red. We almost engulfed all this. As soon as it tapped into here, that's where the buyers were waiting. They brought it right back up to where we opened. And look, it closed almost as a hammer, but there was a little bit of a wick to the top. And we opened today where it broke out, made a high of the day. Let's draw our purple line up there at the high wick. Purple line. And just measure, it's lower than Monday, so this is a weekly resistance. It's lower than last week, lower than this day, and lower than the all-time high. So slowly, if you kind of draw a trend line, it is slowly coming down. And then let's follow today's volume. You can see that the market's not really moving today. It came up, it came back down, and that's it. That's our low of the day. Low wick. It's where yesterday opened. That's that key point of interest right there. And then we came right back up, and then this is where we're trading. So we are consolidating. Will it come back up green and then come back up and maybe trade into the red box? Maybe take out that all-time high. Who knows? 18,420. And then maybe it will continue push down red and go red, 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 back down to the green box. But for some of us that are scalping the markets, what do you think I'm going to do? Purple down to the green box, half of that green body right there. I'm placing a yellow line because I might be looking to just grab a few pips and get out right there. Okay, and why did Ron choose right there? I'm a little lower than 50%. Okay, it opened, it closed. 50% is kind of right there, but I'm aiming with these bodies. I'm using more data. There's some bodies right there, a body, a body, a body. Then we got wicks getting rejected off that line. So if it comes down red, 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 maybe down to here, this yellow line, 17,900 area, maybe that might be good enough to grab quite a few pips, and maybe we got to respect this yellow line because it might be forming a higher low from yesterday's wick and that big bullish engulfing candle right there. Okay, so but if it breaks the yellow line, high probability that we're going to trade into the green box. If green box can't hold, drop right there. There's your point of interest. 17,650. Perfect. I love psychological numbers right there. Doesn't get any more psychological than that, and it's perfect. Body, 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 body. Perfect. And it's a nice whole number, psychological number. Drop down to there, and then another one right there. There's your two bodies. And just, you can continue to do this if you want. And then just go down and down and down. And then my next green box would be right around here. 50% of that green candle. Use that wick as reference, another wick right there, and there's my next green box. Did you guys see how I did that? Okay, there's your 50%. Retracement, retracement, held, and then stretch it across. Who knows? Maybe, let's say, for example, they dump it all the way down to here. That's where could be the saving. It's like a trampoline. It'll bounce off that green box and come back up. But we got to break this green box first to get down to this one. So this one is resting demand in the market. 145, thank you, Pramilo. Okay, Ron's got to start moving. From the daily, guys, let's go to the hourly. Okay, so you can see we're selling this hourly candle. It's in, look at the candle. What type of candle is this? Even if this was a 5-minute candle, you guys know this. It's an ignited. Look at the manipulation. Like we closed at the high of the previous hammer candle and then right away red, and then it's coming all the way down. So let's see if they close it below this purple line. Could really push down. It could retrace back up, but then we got to figure out where's maybe 50% of this big red bar. That's where I like to always draw like a white line. But I'm going to go white line up here at the top where this started. I'm going to go up there. That's my hourly resistance. That's where the bearish engulfing candle started this hour. And when you look to the left of the chart, you see right there, it was closed. Look at the wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks, tapping that white line, going down. And this is where it started. So it's a lower high pushing down. This might be potentially getting ready for a big drop. Look at our negative cumulative volume delta, negative 1700 right now. So if we do drop, okay, that was, remember, the yellow line, but for scalpers, from purple to yellow, that's a big zone right over here. Let's look for some hourly structure in the market right there. I like those bodies, 17, and then I like to equally separate the purple with the yellow, and I'm going to place a white line right here. Right here. There's the wicks, little fake break, then the wicks, 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 bodies, 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 body, and then the wick right there, and then it might break from the purple line from right there, 18,015, down to 17,964. That's a 50, 60, 70 pip range. And then maybe further extension down to that yellow. And if it keeps dropping, all the way to the green box. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I take it zone to zone. I'm not looking for a 1,000 pip move today. I'm looking just to get a few pips and dip out of this market. So let's go to the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes are slowly breaking down. Look at where they're consolidating now. Let's consolidate this entire range from the white line to maybe that purple daily low, just in case, because when 2 p.m. starts and Powell, there's going to be a range. Okay, this is a big range. Maybe we watch to see if they fake out the top up here or close it above and then go back up, or if they maybe come back up, get the liquidity and ready to drop it and then start moving down. Okay. You draw like a trend line if you want. You can see from all the way up here, we are descending down, slowly coming down, descending triangle. And then our EMAs, EMA 9, we're below our 9, we're below that trend line. EMA 200, we're right at the 200. So it's kind of developing a death cross right now. You see the 9 EMA is crossing below the 200, might be starting the move right before Powell comes, or sorry, the Fed rate comes in about 12 minutes and Powell is at 230. Okay, so again, we might just kind of consolidate in this area inside this box, and we'll look for something above or below, but more importantly, we look for fake outs. Let's try and spot some fake outs maybe, and then that will give us maybe the bigger direction. Okay, so I apologize, guys, if the charts look blurry. We have 3 charts. It would have looked real nice if we just did one chart. We went with one security today, but I know everyone wants to trade everything, so I'm trying my best to make it look good here. But we got gold. Oh, sorry, I got to give you guys this link. One moment. Okay, and Zoom chat, here's our 3rd trading view link. There you guys go. And let's put them together. Okay, if you guys got to go to the washroom, if you guys got to go grab a drink, if you guys got to grab a snack, go for it right now. You got about 10 more minutes till fireworks. Okay, for the rest of us, we're here. Guys, I'm not going to be able to like zoom in how I normally do on the candlesticks. You know, I got to kind of zoom out a little bit so we see the bigger picture. Okay, but remember, use your ruler. Like, these are big ranges. Like, I'm just saying, if it comes up green right up to there, Dow Jones, that's 30 plus pips. If it comes all the way up to the top, that's 60, 70 pips. Okay, just that small little move like that. If it breaks down like below here, coming down to there, just get your ruler right now. If everyone can just measure some moves on your chart so you understand that if you're trading with a 10, 20 pip stop loss, you're probably going to get stopped out unless you nail a trade with 0 drawdown, okay? Like just dropping down to there, that's 50 pips. Down to the purple line, 80 on US 30. If gold breaks out from up here and tests again the high of the day, measure it so you guys know. 2,160 coming all the way up there, it's 50 pips. Okay, and then if we break down from down here to the low of the day, it's a big move, like right here. Break down all the way down to the purple, that's about 60, 70 pips. Maybe coming down to the white line, you were looking at a 100 pip drop, okay? So if you over leverage and you make a mistake, you could be in 20, 30, 50, 100 pip drawdown, okay? Another thing is delayed reactions, slippage. If you're using a broker or prop firm that is delayed to react, you might get caught behind. You might hit a buy button and then it's kind of paused. Another thing, guys, review your accounts. If you're trading with a prop firm that says you cannot trade volatile news, you can't. Okay, this is volatile news. Don't be trading. If there's rules, you got to follow the rules with what you're trading with the accounts you're trading. If you got no direction, then just let's all relax and let's just see what the markets do. Okay, but I'm telling you, there's going to be big range. Could be to kill all the pending orders right away when the market opens. Okay, now the big question is, what do you guys want me to keep it on Bookmap? Well, I can flip-flop, but it's going to be too confusing. I like to keep it on maybe one security on Bookmap. What would you guys like? Either gold, US 30, Nasdaq, or ES. ES is the S&P 500, and it kind of will give us a broad picture of Nasdaq and US 30 all in one. ES, guys, you want to go with that? ES, okay. Noor, S&P is king. Okay, we'll go with ES. ES. If you guys have never seen ES before, this is ES. This is the S&P. Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute increments. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so you can see here's 1 o'clock. 1:15, 1:30, 1:45. The next vertical dotted line will be 2 p.m. Okay, you can see, look at a lot of heat up here. Okay, see the heat up there? There's a big liquidity pool up there at 5,247 up there. So I'll place a yellow line up there so we know that there's some liquidity up in this area. Okay, we are currently below the VWAP. It will just dip down, coming right back up. And then there's some liquidity down here at 5,230. You can see that the contracts are much bigger because this is SPY now. This is ES. So bigger. This is the big daddy over here. Okay, so just at that bottom, the cumulative volume delta is negative 8,400. But this thing trades different than Dow Jones. This thing trades different than Nasdaq. Okay, so this is the big one. This is Fortune 500. Okay, are we all good, everybody? Let's all breathe. We got 7 minutes to go. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, guys. Almost 300 viewers on YouTube. This is excellent. Thank you, guys. If you guys can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow for 7:30 to 10 a.m. Eastern, tomorrow and Friday. So the markets are making a little bit of a move right now. Gold is coming up. US 30 is coming up. Nasdaq is potentially coming up. It could be maybe a fake before 2 p.m. All I can say, guys, is everybody, please, let's all go to your platform. Look at your spreads. Look at your lot size that you have right now. If you're flip-flopping from gold and you're trading US 30, you got to make sure your lot size is correct. With me, when I'm trading, if I'm using a standard lot size with gold, $10 per pip, and I use that same standard size with US 30, then it goes down to $1 per pip. So I have to change things manually myself because there are different contract sizes for different securities. So make sure you're not in a wrong lot size, because we've all done that mistake before, and then you hit the buy and sell, you get excited, and you're in a gold lot size on a different security, or and then before you know it, your account is blown. So these are silly mistakes we make as traders. Right now, let's all correct it right now. Double check what lot size you're using. I'm reducing my lot size right now so I don't make a mistake. And everyone, you pick your favorite security. You pick what you want to trade. We've got a little bit for everybody. There's Nasdaq over here to the right. We've got Dow Jones in the middle and gold to the left. What is my choice? I'm gonna stick with gold and US 30. It or not, it, like it honestly doesn't matter. But kind of I want to keep my eyes on maybe one or two charts as opposed to just everything, you know. But I can trade all three. No issues with that. Okay, and just understand like the first couple minutes will be volatile for range. The market can see pending orders up here, the market can see pending orders down here. Maybe they think like a market maker. What would you do in a situation like this? If you see a lot of money up here, you see a lot of money down here, you want to come and grab all that money. Okay, whether they might come down red, pick it up, then it comes up with a wick, then they come back up, grab that, and then it's right back in the box and it's settling down. But then, but if you're part of that, you might have to you got to have a trading plan. Are you pipping? Are you dipping? Are you holding? Are you going to be able to withstand all that drawdown? These are questions that you need to ask now before it happens so you're not scratching your head when it opens. And then 230. So we might get just range chop until 230. Okay, 5.5 is they're probably not going to change the rates, so it's probably already been baked in for weeks now. And then the real thing is when Powell comes to the podium. Papa Powell, when Big Uncle comes there, is he going to turn the printing machine on? Is he going to turn it off? What is he going to say about what's going on in May in the next FOMC, more specifically in June, mid, and then leading in towards elections? What are they going to do with these rates? Are they going to start dropping them then? Are they going to pause? Are they increasing? He's going to give his generic answers. Well, we got to look at the labor market. The labor market is good. We're producing jobs. There's jobs in the labor market. Inflation is going down slowly. We're meeting the mandates, bringing that down. Just the generic questions he's going to give. He's not, but sometimes he gives a little nugget. You got to really listen. If after this, I'm not listening to him, but when this is all over later tonight, I'll be watching the 45-minute event and I'll be listening to him. So hopefully you guys have some time later on and you guys can listen to it if you guys have never watched an FOMC conference. My guess is he's wearing a purple tie with stripes. I'll give you guys 2-to-1 odds. 2-to-1 on a purple tie with white stripes. 2-to-1 odds. Anyone want to take it? A yellow one, Juanito. Oh, yellow one is a clue. Sunny. Yeah, sunshine. Maybe the future looks bright is what he's trying to tell us with the yellow tie. Juanito picked up. Yep. Pick up on those clues. Yellow tie. Future looks bright. It's going to be sunny. First day of spring. Oh, yeah. You see? You guys know. Oh, and if everyone, Shahabibi in our group, happy Persian New Year to our very own Shahabibi. Happy Persian New Year. If he's on the call with us, we love him. And PK, shoutouts to PK dropping down the Tokyo swing setups, and he wish him luck at the dentist right now, PK. And Dave, expecting a baby very, very soon. So we got a lot of things going on at SST right now. Shahab smoked a cannon. No, he didn't. Shahab doesn't do that stuff. Okay, guys, let's get ready. Okay, now let's get focused. 50 seconds to go. You're going to see some volatility, my friends. Okay, so be prepared. And you guys might be in a trade, you might not be in a trade, you might be on the sidelines. I'm on the sidelines. I'm waiting to see what's going on. So they brought it up, they're bringing it right back down. Pick your security and good luck to all of us. Just nobody please blow up an account. That's the goal for today. Proper risk management. And then you might get a little bit of a clue too with Bookmap. It moves a little faster than TradingView. Watch in here. No full port today. None of that. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, So you can see now, we see it's pumping to the high. Look at it. Okay, it's a big bullish candle. There's the breakout. Okay, it's fast. Look at it get the wick. Now it got rejected. Okay, that's what I mean. It's fast. If you want to trade this, you're more than welcome to. Someone can give me the number that came out. Okay, we tapped into gold, tapped into the daily high. We're breaking out of US 30's daily high. Nasdaq tapped into the daily high. Anybody got the number yet out? 5.5. Okay, so no change. Look at the rejection. Liquidity grab. Okay, rejection. They cleared the pending. Look at they cleared the pending orders on gold. Let's see if maybe it comes back down red and trades in here, or if it can close strong, then maybe it's going to continue to break out. Okay, so remember, this was the first 50 seconds. Relax, guys. First 50 seconds. This could be a massive rejection. But if you were in buys, that's what I mean. It came up to the zone, right through there. We measured it. Sometimes if you got to be in there, in and out, you pip and dip. Otherwise, it's still holding bullish. Yeah, I'm going to wait for this full candle to close. Will it close above the daily highs for all of our securities? Very bullish right now. Okay, maybe this is the pump, and then Powell will come and reverse the market. Okay, very strong move. We cannot deny that. The sellers are trying to push it down, but the volume is very, very, very strong. Okay. If you're in buys, congratulations. Okay. Trailing stop loss. Trail your stop. Take some profit out if you can. Because this could come back down. We'll see. I want to see where it will close. Will it close above the purple line? Will Dow close above this red box? Will Nasdaq close above the purple line? Wow, very, very strong move. You don't want to buy the highs, okay? So if for those of you like me, I'm on the sidelines right now. Do I want to buy right now at the highest point? No, probably not. Because if I do that, then it might catch a wick and come down, then I'm in drawdown. So if I haven't bought already, I'm not going to buy the extreme high, okay? Just have a little discipline. I know it sucks. You missed out. I missed out. That's how it goes. But teach yourself. Do you want to buy the high? Do you want to learn that habit of doing that? If you're thinking of buying, then maybe wait for a pullback. Okay, I'm going through the motions. This red box, I'm going to start to flip it green, just in case it comes back down for a retest of the green box. Okay, and then you can see there's big buyers that got trapped up there. Okay, so be careful. We still have a minute and 45 seconds to go. Lots of time. Gold is just breaking through here. 2,170. Remember our yellow line point of interest on daily is 2,174.75 area for gold. Sirkan, which Bookmap? This is ES, S&P. We have it on ES, the broad market. It kind of gauges US 30 and Nasdaq together. Okay, so we're getting 60 seconds to go, and then we're going to get our first candle to close. First 5-minute candle. Now, 50% retracements. Look at it, like an open close of US 30. Maybe it retraces back in the green box. If gold retraces, maybe we're looking at the purple line retracement. If Nasdaq can retrace, depending where it closes, maybe we can stay above the purple line. Maybe it doesn't even close above the purple. Let's see. Last 30 seconds is critical, crucial. Spreads. Check your spreads too, because sometimes right away off the hop, spreads are crazy. Okay, my spread on gold is 1.5 pips. Spread on US 30 is 1.2. Nasdaq is 0.8. Okay, here's the close, guys. Are we going to get continuation or pullback? They're all three securities are closing right near the high. Short wicks. These things could pop further. Okay, you got ignited bar. Let's see if it pulls back. But they're all ignited. They got ignited bottoms. These things could continue to drive. If you're in buys, trailing stop losses, guys, trailing stop losses. Please trail your wins behind this. It's going. They're going. They're full body ignited candles. Gold might tap right into the 2,175. Markets are bullish. Powell might come out and reverse this move. So, if we're not in a buy, remember we still have 2:30. We still have power hour. This move might get corrected. But for you guys in buys, trail your wins behind. Trail them. Trevor, you got 85 pips. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I would bring a trailing stop loss behind. If I was in a buy, 100% trail this. And then if you start to tap into these critical zones, remember, these are point of interest on the daily on higher time frame for a reason. Okay, gold tapped right into it. Judib, you were in buys before the news just closed. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good analysis. Good job. Okay, and then some of you guys might be looking at RSI now on these the securities. RSI is getting, like, look at gold, 80, 82 on RSI. That doesn't mean to just start selling. Okay, we tapped into the point. We got to see maybe below here. I'm going to put a red line at the start of this ignited candle right there, maybe to see some structure being built. See if gold breaks below here for maybe a potential sell. Same with US 30 right here, start of that. Same with Nasdaq. Okay, but still strong bullish, still a lot of volume in the bodies, still holding majority over 50% of the volume. These things could still continue maybe to push. Remember when we started the call, what was an almost negative 10,000 was the ES over here, depth of market. Now negative 2,700. It's kind of balanced itself out so far. It's not balanced at zero. Still some sell volume. Now we got that. Now there's the nasty rejection wicks. Okay. Now things might go down bearish. I'm going to wait for 2 minutes for the body to close. Okay, because it's a shooting star candle coming down. It could go right back up. I'm going to watch where it will close. See why I have the red line at this area, this area, this area. That's why I was saying, guys, if you're in buys, trail your stop loss. Things, as fast as they go up, they can come down twice as fast. Be very careful. See how we tapped gold into that yellow line? I told you guys for a reason. That's a point of interest. You can learn to scale out at those high points. We talk about this on every single call we do. Lisa, yeah, 1 minutes are fun with volatility like this. Believe me, I love scalping the 1 minutes too on this, but I got to be careful on YouTube and with everyone with spreads and things like that, unless you got good spreads. Okay, so I'm waiting for this candle to close. Where will it close? Lisa, did you get set up with Fusion? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so almost closure of this candle, 45 seconds to go. Maybe we consolidate. Okay, but you see, guys, if you're in a buy, congrats to all of you guys that bought, but you can see how things can come down. Things can come down. They don't go up always forever. That's why it's always important when you go in profit, trail your money behind. Because it's a shame when you're up 100 pips or more, and then a big red candle comes and takes you out. It's a shame when you lose everything because you get a little bit more greedy. Like, you look at the big red candle now. Okay, so now we might be coming back to our green box. So here we go, guys. So we're right back down to the green box, retracement. Let's see how it closes. Gold. Okay, we got an ignited bar coming up green again. Let's see, about 50%, right up to the body. There's 50%. Will it get rejected there? Right where my cursor is on US 30? Or is it going to continue to hold? Then the market might move sideways until Powell. Powell's coming in 15 more minutes. Okay, so it's continuing to hold in here. Gold still momentarily continuing to hold. Nasdaq still holding in here. Okay, now we got consolidation. Okay, maybe like double tops. See the heat up there? I want to see if it will transact in there. We got now, see the heat. Now heat here, heat here. Now it's getting real tight in the depth of market. So this is where they're going to start the battle. In my opinion, which is the easiest to trade? Whatever has the best volume to trade. In my opinion, I like trading US 30. Someone's going to debate me and say, well, S&P is better. Someone's going to say Nasdaq is better. Someone's going to say gold is better. It's all just personal preference, guys. There's no security that's better than others. It's just whatever you personally like to trade and get used to and learn its behavior. I like, personally, I like US 30. Okay, so see the volume, how it's getting up here? We have a new 15-minute candle coming in 2-3 minutes. Is it going to continue to close up here? See how it's getting rejected? The volume is still contained in here. Gold rejected again with a lower high. Gold looks like it might be getting ready to maybe potentially sell down. Just patience, guys. I know it's exciting. I know it's exciting. There could have been buys, there could have been sells, there could have been this, there could have been that. But you know, even if I'm on the sidelines, okay, there will be opportunity. There'll be opportunity. And you got to know, like if you're taking a sell below here, 100, 170 and 175, it's about a 50-60 pip range. So if you're placing like a stop loss above the previous high, you got to know that you're risking maybe 50-60 pips if you're looking for a sell below here on gold, and then your stop loss will be above here. You got to already do the math in your head before you take the trade, so you know if you're using like a standard lot size, which is pretty big to use, you're risking $500-600 on your stop loss. So you might have to decrease that. Okay, so we got 90 seconds to go, and then we have a big 15-minute candle opening the market. We can take a look at the 15. Okay, we got this the big bullish one that caught the wick. Still, we got 15-minute volume. US 30, big 15-minute high, came back down. Same with Nasdaq, came up high. Where will it close? So I like to watch it on the fives. Where will it close? Okay, so gold got rejected. Is it going to close down here? We got two big rejections. Will it close down in here? Maybe potential, maybe pullback to sell back down, or will it come back up? But the close is going to be important. Yep, good job, guys. You guys are destroying the signals today. Excellent, guys. If you're taking SST signals, congrats. Okay, we got 40 seconds. So gold rejected, no volume closing above those bodies yet. Is it going to be a shooting star candle? Then maybe a pullback and then the drop to continue to sell. US 30, big rejection. Nasdaq, big rejection. We could look below this green box for a potential sell if it gets down there. Okay, here we go, guys. 5 seconds, and we have a new 15-minute candle. Let's see where these things close now. Okay, so they closed it, bring it down green, red, or green. Let's look for a quick rejection on gold and maybe a potential sell. Yep, I'm going to sell. I'm going in on a sell on gold. Whoops, wrong. I brought the wrong one. I'm going to sell on gold. Short position. Guys, I said sell, but you can grab some pips if you want. Okay. That's 20. If it continues to break down this green candle, maybe to the EMA, maybe 30, but all the way down to the bottom could be 50, 60 pips down there. I'm in a sell. Some of you guys got in and out. I saw you guys quickly. I'm also watching here. Let's watch US 30 as well. Yeah, it's pretty fast. This Armandi is pretty fast. It's pretty fast. I'm still in. I'm still in. I gave a bigger stop loss because there could be a pullback, then that double top somewhere around maybe here for a double top. Okay, watch US 32 here breaking. And Nasdaq. Because I just want to look at gold in the book really quick. Just want to look at gold really fast here. Okay, so we're still above the VWAP. Trap some buyers. I want to see if it can transact down below the VWAP. That's what I'm looking for. Below the VWAP is kind of right here. Got the sell side liquidity. Just mark a high up here. And we got to wait for volume to close below the green box. Okay, that's great. That's great for gold. Continue to break. Depth of market looks good above us. Okay, now here we go. Let's see if they can flush it down into the VWAP. Beautiful. Okay, we got 2 minutes to move on this candle. Okay, you should be up maybe 15, 20 pips right now. You can pip and dip, you can do what you want, but it's pushing. I'd like to get it down a little more to maybe 30. And you see where we're at? We're right at that purple line. That was the previous high of the day. We came right back down. I just want to see if they can break it down there a little bit with this momentum. Okay, there we go. Okay, 25, maybe 30 pip drop. There we go. Okay, perfect. Guys, grab some pips, please. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm out. Okay, I'm out of the trade. W. Good. Just a quick little scalp. 30 pips. Okay, good job, guys. Or if you're still in it, go to a break even. Go to break even. But I'm out of the trade completely. Okay, just in case there's a pullback, I'm happy with 30 pips. Ronnie's got to eat some pancakes for iftar. Okay. But if this can close red, if you're still in it, if it closes red below the purple line, I don't know if you can see it in there, but if it closes below purple, then maybe we can continue to drop. Another thing, guys, there was no drawdown on that trade. That's what I like. That there was zero drawdown. We didn't even go into any drawdown. We took the trade. We waited for that shooting star candle. I said sell with the break there and then dropped. I know some of you guys are lagging with slippage and spreads and things like that, but still, if you held it, you could have got maybe 20, 25 out of it. 30 was kind of max. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this. We're out of it, and we gotta get focused because Powell's coming in 10 minutes. We gotta get ready for a big Powell. Okay, are you guys good? Either break even on gold, or you got a trailing stop loss, or you're in and out with like how I did. But if you're still in, then measure this. Open, close, 50% of the body. Just like it, just because it's FOMC doesn't mean we can't do what we do here. Half of it right there, 2,166. It's open green. It might come back up green, green, green. And then let's see what right now. Let's see if it catches a wick and gets rejected here. If not, it's potentially going to come back up to where the try and engulf the entire body. Okay, and you see nothing happened with US 30. It broke impulse, and then it prints a green candle coming up. Same with Nasdaq. It broke, it closed below, but then it opened, held, and coming up green. Okay, now now the market is waiting for Powell. It's going to get choppy now. We got green, red, green, red, green, the Christmas colors. And guys, that's why I go sometimes I'm in and out, full transparency, because the market now could be rotating right back up 5-10 minutes before Powell comes up. Okay, and then if you had a break even, unfortunately you just got tapped out at break even right now. Okay, Brian, 61 pips. Excellent, man. Good job. Lisa, perfect 1% in 4 minutes. Congrats, congrats, congrats. But guys, we got to take it real serious, okay? This was just the federal funds rate that was already baked into the market. Like 99% of analysts were saying that there's going to be no change in the overnight rates, okay? We all knew that, 5.5. Now the markets are going to maybe move with Powell, but look at what they're doing now. Nasdaq is just consolidating. We got a big rejection wick where maybe they came out, they took up all that liquidity, and then maybe with Powell, maybe they're going to reverse it back down. Or Powell, who knows, might pump it and we come back up. US 30, again, is still right in this range. We're still holding 50% above that big volume-based candle when we opened at 2 p.m. And gold came up, kind of pulled back, but you see where it's holding? The purple line, and now we're coming right back up. So maybe it's going to come back up. There's the double top where I have the red box. So like this inside here, this is consolidation. So sorry for all of these boxes, but this is like where it's going to consolidate now. And kind of like a no trade zone. So I'm waiting now, 7-8 more minutes till Powell comes to the podium. Trading news is not for everybody, guys, okay? It's not for everybody. There's a lot of traders who are just on the sidelines, and there's perfectly fine if you are. Don't feel like you got to force to be in a trade, okay? Understand that. Understand, you don't need to be in a trade. Power hours after. Once the dust settles, the last hour of the day, Powell is gone, the numbers are out. It might be better volume to trade. Tomorrow might be a great day to trade. Friday might be an awesome day. Next week, once all this gets baked into the market, it's released, and then we can look for more trades. But don't feel like you gotta risk your entire account right now. You gotta risk your day's profit. Don't do anything silly. Learn patience, learn discipline. There will be moves to be made. Jord, congratulations. A week's wage in an hour. That's, God bless, man. Guys, that's the power of trading. It is the power of trading. Some people can make a day's wage in a day. Some people can make a week's wage in a day. Like, it's unbelievable, but I don't want to make it look like all traders can do that. It takes time, it takes experience, it takes a lot of hard work. But that's the fruits of your labor, that the market is rewarding you for your hard work. Some people can do this full time and do other things in life and enjoy life, but I'm not going to make it look like everyone's going to do this and just live on a beach and trade. It takes people 5, 10, 15, 20 years before they pull out their first dollar out of the markets, before they understand what they're doing. We lose a lot before we even make anything in these markets. I'm a testament to that. I never made any money when I started. I lost. I had no idea what I was doing. I was donating to the markets. Thankfully, I got my donation back, and now I'm taking money from the market and I'm giving to charity a little bit. So I thank the market makers for donating to the charities of SST's choice. We appreciate you guys. Keep the liquidity coming to SST, and to all of our family and our members and our traders. We love you guys. Keep it coming to us. It's our time. These guys have been greedy for too long. Okay, so we're 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away, guys. Okay. Again, I'm going to reiterate this. Check your spreads. Check your lot sizing. Some of you guys have made a good profit on the buy right at the. So a part of your job is to conserve, so you can trade another day tomorrow and keep compounding your account. So for example, I'm just using numbers. If you made $100 right now, if you made $100, don't trade the entire 100. Don't double down. This is not time to double down. We're not playing blackjack. You're not doubling down. Your job is now to maybe conserve $75, put it away, and we're going to trade with $25 left with Powell going forward. So if you lose that 25, you still made money. But when you go in with that whole $100 and you give it back, you're going to feel bad. Then you're going to get mad. Then you're going to revenge trade. And then before you know it, you might be down $200. And then it's the end of the day, and then you got to live with all that. So don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to your conscience. Don't do this. Okay? Learn discipline. If you don't know discipline, learn fasting. Is anybody fasting? Like I gave a homework assignment for the non-Muslims. Is anybody try fasting? Try fasting. Try going to the gym, working out, going to your daily routine, making food for your kids and your family, not eating, not drinking, but your mind. Teach your mind discipline to think other things, to stay busy. That's what you want to learn in the markets, is the discipline. While you're making money, you can still be disciplined. You can think of other things. Good job, Agent Smith. Bradley, amazing. 3-day water only fast was awesome. How did you feel, Bradley? Maria, you're Catholic and you're fasting too. Well, that's amazing. It's not for religious reasons. I'm saying, guys, it detoxifies your body. It's good for the mind, the body, the soul. It's good for you. Fasting is. I'm going to do this every single day, even when Ramadan is over. It's nice. I feel lighter. I lost weight. I feel great. I'm sleeping better. I don't eat as much anymore. When I have my meal now, my stomach is so small, I can't even finish it. I don't feel bloated. It's great. Agent, yeah, if you can share that. You have a fasting playlist. If anyone wants guidance, I follow. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Arvind, I like that. The weak cells of the body get eaten. It's absolutely, it just cleanses you, you know? Even for a day, even for a week, for a month. Yeah, for Lent, there's fasting, Orthodox fast, Christians fast, Catholic fast, every faith, every religion fast, or just if you're competitive, if you work out, intermittent fasting while you're working out. Ayub, Ramadan Mubarak, brother. Ayub, it's nice to have you back. Okay, guys, so look at now. The market is coming right back up right before Powell. 90 seconds to go. So now it came up, down, back up. Is Powell going to bring the leg coming down? Every one of our securities. Gold came up, retraced right back down, coming right back up. Powell in a minute and 15 seconds. US 30 up, back down, held our green box, coming back up. Now, next leg coming down. Is it going to be Powell that's going to bring the big leg coming down? So gold again sells maybe below here. US 30 sells below the green box. Nasdaq sells below this consolidated area. Or if we close above here, maybe continuation buys. Maybe Powell is going to continue to pump the markets. So this is interesting. You see the structure, how it was built in the first 30 minutes, and now we've got Powell coming to the podium. So first minute, remember, there's going to be volatility, and then as soon as Powell starts talking, then the markets are going to start moving. So let's be ready. Oh, guys, I have it on gold. Let me go back to ES. I'm sorry. You guys got to remind me. Okay, Bookmap, not Big Mac. Sorry, guys. Bookmap is back to ES S&P 500 right over here. Okay, so you see the big pending orders, big liquidity held. S&P right there held everything at the VWAP. Okay, so let's have a look, guys. Here we go. Here's the close. Bullish, bullish close, bullish close. Bullish ignited candle breaking out. They gapped it up, but we're coming up to that red box. US 30 might break the physical high. Let's see if they take out the high and then Powell brings it down. Okay, but you got to it's tough to just wait. Because it could be a fake out. Could be a fake out. Okay, there's the fake out. Okay, we got a wick. Okay, we got some wicks. Okay, here's the drop. That's why I said careful buying up there. Careful buying up there. Don't fall. It's like a hook, line, and sinker. Maybe they bait you in. Don't fall for it. Did you guys listen to what I said? I said don't fall for that buy. It's that double top fake out. They bait you in, just like when you're fishing. You buy and now you're in big drawdown. It could come up, yeah, it could, but let's just give it some. Let's just see what they're doing here. Double top M, beautiful. Okay, did you guys understand why I said don't buy? Don't buy. When they gapped it up, it was you get excited with that big bullish candle, but you're buying into no man's land up there. And then now you're part of the elevator coming down and you gave back your profit. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Let's see. Are they going to push it down here? Push it down. Powell is retracing the market back down. It's in our consolidated zone. Paulo is looking smart. Purple tie? Yeah, purple tie with white stripe. Was Ron right? I gave you guys 2-to-1 odds. Purple tie, white stripes, Juanito? White stripe. Or all flat purple? Okay, so see where we're going to go. We're going to maybe trade in this big pool of liquidity, and that's going to decide. 3 more minutes to go, guys. If you're taking a sell, remember it's an impulse break. We don't have confirmation that this candle closed yet. So if we're on 5 minutes, discipline. We got to wait for another 2 minutes and 45 seconds. But guys, education. Don't buy that leg coming up. Like you can see the way how they engineered the move. It was pretty easy to see what they were engineering. From 2 p.m. to 2:30 with Powell coming out, how they faked the high. They faked the high, and I guarantee you a lot of people bought that. And then they're in either a big drawdown they're holding or they're at a loss. So now let's watch this structure. The structure now. Will they close it below here, close it below here, close it below here? And then assume next candle maybe green pullback, and then if they push it down, that might be green light to hit the sell. Okay, what's our bias now, everyone? What's our bias? What's our bias on gold? Sell, Arvin? Yeah, but let's maybe get some confirmation that they can push and close it below here, because the next candle could open up green, catch a wick. Be careful. See how it caught a wick? We got still a lot of time, 90 seconds to go. Also, US 30, it's working that M pattern. Up, down, neckline, back up. Powell bringing the market down. Same with Nasdaq. Now we're going to trade into the big liquidity. Watch and see if orders get pulled in here. Tony, grabbing the liquidity, then going back up. Possibility. Good analysis, Tony. Let's see. Okay, so you're going to see that maybe it wants to trade. Look at the heat there. It's all there. They want the money. They're there. Now they're trading into it. Okay, we're going to close in 45 seconds. So let's see. Are they dipping into here? Is it going to are the buyers going to ask to trade back up here and it's going to reverse? Is it going to close down here? Then we get our closure. We might get our confirmation closure, and next bar could be ignited red, or assume it's going to open green and come and pull back to our point of reference, what we're looking for. But let's see what's going on here now. Okay, so it's a big transaction. It took out one layer. Look at it. It took out 2 layers. Okay, it's in there. Here's the close. 9 seconds. So Powell reversed everything. Okay, here we go. Okay, closing near the bottom, green, green. If it gets rejected, say it's coming back up, green to red. Sorry guys, I got to do this quickly. Watch gold as well. Gold, green, green. Everything is green. Hold on. Okay, look for a rejection. Rejection. Okay, sell now. I'm gonna sell US 30. Oh my god, I'm trying to do so many things here. Trying to flip that green box. Ugh. I hate this trading view. Okay, stop loss. I'm gonna bring the stop up. Okay, so it's retesting the actual zone. I went in a little too early impulsively there. Okay, and gold is retesting. Okay, that's a nice rejection on Nasdaq. Hopefully US 30 gets that rejection. Nasdaq, nice rejection, guys. Okay, if it starts to go red back down in here, it might push down. Okay, we're trading back in that pool of liquidity. See, Powell now is changing his mind. He likes to circle around questions here. I'm in a sell, guys. I'm in a sell. I'm in a sell. I'm in a sell on US 30. If I get that, maybe more. I need more of a closure down in here. Lots of volatility. Lots of volatility. And half the candle is exhausted. 2.5 more minutes to go. Yeah, I got to be careful for that pump incoming. I have my stop here. It's a little tighter. Normally, I'd place my stop a little higher above the structure, but I'm not going to be part of that big pump breaking out of here. So I do have my stop. It's going to get stopped out very, very soon here. Okay, I'm stopped out. I'm stopped out. Yeah, I bid on that one. Stopped out there. Too much indecision in here. I'm going to wait now. I'll wait for maybe another 5, 10, 15 minutes here. Okay, so I took an L on that one. Sorry, guys. Too much toppiness. So I'm going to hold off on another trade right now until I get more of a direction. But I'll still use this same zone. If it gets down here, if they can exhaust these buyers and bring it back down and close down here, I'll still be looking for that sell this afternoon. But got to watch in case they close it above here and keep pumping. Yeah, also gold, guys. If gold closes above here, this thing could keep driving. Same with Nasdaq. But I'm going to wait for full closure now. 30 seconds to go. Okay, here's the close, 5 seconds. Watch where these bodies close now. And any pullbacks into 50% of the green candle. Okay, it's ignited. Will it take out these wicks? Gold closed above the box. Flip that red to green. Okay, wicks. They're playing games. Be careful. Okay, they're playing games right now. You guys want gold in the book? Gold. Let's just see gold really fast here. Okay, so gold is squeezing some short sellers here with this divergence. The cumulative volume delta is negative, and it's trying to break that high up there. So gold is getting to the top of the depth of the market. It could break. Maybe gold could see 2,180 up there if it breaks through. Let's go back to ES. Okay, so ES coming right back down. It's in a range, guys. It's in a really tight range. Okay, same with Nasdaq now coming back down. I like sells. Like my bias is to sell, but I'm gonna wait for it again down in here. Don't want to trade inside this box. Too much choppiness. Too much choppiness. I saw when it came down red, and then I hopped in, and then Powell brought it right back up. But we'll see here. I might even have to wait till 3 o'clock, power hour. If not, we go with buys. If it holds, yeah, we're pumping out of here maybe. 3 minutes to go. Okay, we're right back at the high. Gold is breaking out. Look for maybe buys on the securities, guys. If it continues to break out, I'm going to wait for maybe some confirmation. Okay, like I like it to break out, and then maybe on the next candle pull back, and maybe I can buy that one. It's risky buying up here. It's risky buying up here. Okay, it is pumping. Yeah, it got up to our previous line. Let's see how it trades here. Powell sounds bullish. Yeah, I wish I could listen to what he was saying. It's hard to trade this without listening to him. Is anybody listening to what he's saying? Like, is he giving any? What is he talking about? Anybody? Nonsense. Yeah, that's why when he gives nonsense, he's giving a very positive speech. Okay. Um, has he said anything about inflation or like the job data, like the economy? Okay, so now it's coming down, coming down. That's why be careful buying up there. That's what I was trying to say. Be careful buying up there unless we get confirmation of a candle body closing. I'm still bearish. I'm sorry guys, but my bias is bearish. I got in a little too early on the sell. That's why I closed out just in case there was going to be a bullish break, but I can wait and maybe possibly get back in. But here we go. Last 30 seconds to go. Gold came again to that point of interest up here, got rejected. If it still stays above here, it's still bullish. Gold is still bullish. If US 30 closes green above here, it's still bullish. If Nasdaq closes above here, still bullish. It could continue to build and then take out these highs up here, come back up. Still not developing for a sell yet. Okay, here's the close on all three. Nice big bodies. They're gapping up the candles, gap up. They could drive. Gold could continue to drive. Wow. Gold is strong. Could hit that 2180, 82 big red box up here if you guys can see it. Very strong, guys. If you guys are in buys, trail your stops, guys. Okay, there's that heat up there. 5,275. Three rate cuts expected starting when? Did he say like in the summertime? This could be a blow off. I don't know if you want to hold a gold sell right now. Nasdaq, guys, for all you guys that trade Nasdaq, maybe 18,250, the bottom of that red box. US 30, 39,400, new all-time highs. And gold, top of the red box is 2,182. Wow, very, very bullish. Okay, if you guys are in buys, trail your stops. And let's see what happens at these areas. Okay, this one, I just placed this red line, 39,400. It was like just a all-time high psychological area. Next one, 39,500. These are all just price discovery now. The market is at all-time highs right now. It's unbelievable how these markets are still at all-time highs. But obviously, the markets are rallying for a reason. Yeah, it's not easy to trade. This is not easy to trade. That's why sometimes just if you don't feel comfortable, sit on the sidelines. Just don't over leverage, don't over leverage. Trade small, trade small. It's when you over leverage. That's when people panic. These are big body candles. These are big body candles. Easily could go into drawdown. Micah, the AI tech bubble. I don't know what to say about the AI. Like it's crazy how everyone is flocking to AI. Could be a bubble, but that bubble is not bursting anytime soon. Whatever they say with AI, the investors just throw money at it. Okay, so I'm just on gold. I'm just placing the green box at these specific areas for reference. These are all-time highs, not for gold, but for for US 30 and Nasdaq right here, all-time highs, guys. So careful if you're trying to short this. It's not the time yet. We need bearish candles close below either this structure, but it's still strong. No, I'm not in a trade right now. No. I had a sell on gold the first one, and then I got stopped out on a sell on US 30. So I'm back to one win, one loss. I'm waiting. I'm waiting right now. Okay, so this is now the first pullback. Pullback coming down. Again, it could come right back up. Okay, so well, again, I gotta make maybe just in case there's a double top up here. It's gonna test maybe 50% of that bullish candle and maybe catch a wick and come right back up. If you guys are in buys, trail your stop. Yeah, Thursday is very busy day in the markets. A lot of news, a lot of red folders tomorrow. Okay, so again, we traded down red right into about 50% of the candle, coming maybe possibly back up. Same with Nasdaq, coming all the way back down. It's very choppy. It's very choppy. It's very choppy. Going up, come back down. Breakout, come back down. Breakout, come. But it's still making higher highs, higher lows. So you got to be careful. We got to be careful. See how it came red, 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 red. Caught a wick, coming right back up. Okay, so maybe we got to wait. We got to wait. We got to be patient now. I think maybe there's going to be the move at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. move. I'll stay with you guys till about as much as I can till 3:10. Then I gotta go grab my kids, but I'm gonna stay with you guys. We'll see. We'll walk right into 3 o'clock. And that's why you gotta be careful with those sells. They're quick pullbacks and then going back up. Watch where this volume closes. Yeah, if you're on the minutes, you can trade the 1 minutes. They're fast. Like Frank, if you were trading the 1 minute sells, they're quick. They're quick. They're quick. But you got to be in and out quickly if you're counter trading like the sells. Okay. But you see, they picked up all that liquidity. They came down, they picked it all back up, and this thing they wants to maybe continue to drive. And we're 8 minutes away from 3 p.m. Eastern. That's power hour. That's the last hour of the market. Powell is probably still speaking. He normally goes for about 40, 45 minutes answering all the questions. So he might go into power hour still speaking. Rob, you just made double your daily wage. Do I call in sick today? No. No, no, no. Go to work. Get the work money too. Accumulate, 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 Rob. Work money, trading money, get you quicker to that retirement. Accumulate as much as you can. You're a young man. You don't need to call in sick. That's my philosophy. Is get that money. Get it any way you can get it. Get it at work, get it in the markets, get it whatever you got to do so that you can get closer and closer, closer to your retirement. Yes, it's okay to be greedy when it comes to work money. Absolutely. If they're paying you double time, time and a half, overtime, milk that cow. Milk it as much as you can. And then any extra money you have, invest it in blue chip stocks, invest it in AI and Nvidia, invest it in something that could get your money working for you and making you more money and leading you towards your retirement at an earlier age. Okay, so we're at 2:55. We got a new 5-minute candle, and then we're going into 3 p.m. So we might be consolidating at these highs. We are kind of overbought on all of these instruments. I don't like. I personally just don't like buying when things are overextended. So I might miss out on a buy, but I can maybe catch maybe a possible pullback at some time, but it's not there yet. It's not. I thought maybe this red candle was going to close pretty bearish. I thought maybe the previous bar was going to close bearish. It didn't. Came down to the supporting area and got right back up. But we just got to let it develop. Don't rush a trade again. I rushed that one down there. Um, I rushed it. When I had the bar close, I fumbled around here. I was trying to change this green to red, and then I said sell. I verbally said sell. It was my mistake there before I even put the red box. But there's no excuses. That's trading. I got to live with it. That loss canceled out my win. Back to square one, but still remain positive, and let's see what the market gives. It's still developing. I'm actually at a little bit bigger loss. It's not just I got that one and I lost there. It's not an even. This one I had a bigger stop loss, so I lost on this one. So I'm net negative right now on this session, but I remain positive. I can get it back, just like you guys can too. Just remain positive. We can get it back. But let's focus on what's developing here right before power hour. Now they're bringing it right back down. Like maybe a sell situation below here to retrace into half of this area. Okay, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I want to avoid this area at all costs, like this kind of consolidation little pocket in here. And maybe selling gold down in here, like when it taps into this red box, maybe pulling back down. Gold, maybe like below this area. And Nasdaq. Still strong market, really, really strong. Maybe power hour will cool it off. We'll see. But it's hard because I can't listen to what Powell is saying right now. And currently the market is still pumping. What is he doing to the US dollar right now? Okay, 90 seconds to go. Now we've got some consolidation at that big, remember the big red box? That's like big upper wick supply area. Okay, so just trapping this zone right in here on Nasdaq. Everything continuing to break. Wow, strong. I want to see volume trade right back inside here. It's just making higher highs and higher lows and liquidity grabs. 103 flat for the dollar, Craig. Thanks. Okay, so 30 seconds, guys. You're selling gold now, Rob. Just careful. I understand, but just careful because it could open again bullish and squeeze through here. Maybe let's look below this level. Okay, so we are now new hourly candle. It's power hour now. Okay, so we opened green across the board. See if they kind of get rejected. They're still green. It's ignited. We got to be careful. Coming up, will it come back down? Maybe form the double top, more resistance up here the second time coming up. Yeah, if you guys, we never talked about feeler sizes too. If you're speculating, little tiny feeler trade, like a little micro small size, 0 0.1, 10 cents. If you're just speculating, so we talked about at the beginning of the call, reduce your lot sizing down, whether you're trading or speculating. Okay, now gold is pushing down, but we kind of got to break through this area. If it just comes down here, again, be ready for it to maybe possibly catch a wick and come right back up. Yeah, so it caught the wick, it came down, caught a wick, coming back up. It's inside this consolidated zone. Man, I wish I could stay on this call with you guys through power hour. Still bullish, breaking out. Wow, okay. So you see it's still holding. Bullish, ignited candle coming right back up. Same with US 30. Careful on gold, it's just still consolidating in here. I want to see maybe like a sharp rejection at these highs. Okay, Nasdaq now maybe rejected, but I want it like a sharp rejection. Okay, so that's a good sharp rejection. So we're coming right back down. That's the rejection we want. Like if for sell side, it's not the rejection you want for buy side, but for sell side, it came back up, got rejected sharp. But can it break this physical green box zone? It's not breaking. So when it came down, again, there, you can see in the depth of market, they're bidding it up. They're bidding it up. They're asking to trade back up there. So it's still bullish. It's still bullish, but more and more sellers are absorbing it. See the big battle over here? Just be patient. 2 more minutes to go. If I take a trade, guys, I might get into a trade. I'm going to be off the call in about 10 minutes. If I get into a trade, just please watch your trades off the call. I'll be watching mine too if I get into a trade off the call. And then tomorrow morning we'll be back at it at 7:30 a.m. Eastern for the New York session. If you guys want to join us, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30, 10. But don't leave just yet. We're still going for another maybe 10 minutes. We've got time here. So we got this big cluster of volume just consolidating at this area. That's kind of this cluster right here. Gold is just in this cluster right here in this consolidated area. Okay, so 1 more minute to go. Gold is pushing down. Okay, so we want the closure. Okay, we got a nice rejection, shooting star on Nasdaq pushing down. This is where you might take a trade on impulse. You know, like you see it got rejected, you see a big red candle. You might hit the sell button before the body closes. That's normal. That's an impulse. But just be ready and aware of the next candle that opens could possibly be green if you go in on impulse. If you're not, then let's just wait it out for 25 more seconds and see how it actually physically closes without entering on an impulse. So it came down, picked up again, picked up those buyers. See the body of volume continue come back up. It's just in this really, really tight range. Hasn't really broke down yet. Still strong. So everything closed in the box, in the range, in the box. Here's the close. It closed above, so still bullish. Still bullish. Yeah, don't be selling yet, guys. No sell. Because we're at all-time highs now. Remember, we put these yellow lines for reference. 39,500. This is price discovery. Like US 30 Dow Jones has never been up here. This is all-time high territory. It's overbought on every single lower time frame, but all-time highs, this thing could keep driving. So you have to be very careful selling. Don't get caught holding big drawdown. Like I got in the sell there, but then as soon as it started coming up, I closed it. And I'm happy I closed it because if I kept holding it, I would have been in big trouble. So you got to learn how to close trades at losses. Okay, so there's the blowout top continuing to drive. There was nothing to sell down here. They didn't get down there. I was telling you, I was walking through it. Don't sell on an impulse. If you're selling, you're assuming that it's going to go down, just your bias, but there's no real confirmations by the candlesticks, nothing. They come down red and then they catch a wick going back up and they close above and they're continuing to drive. So there's no sells yet. Same with gold. That's why I drew this big green box to illustrate we're not looking for sells until we get something below the green box, below the green box, below the green box, because that's why it's still, you have to respect this bullish momentum no matter what. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I can't believe the markets are making these highs. It's overbought on every single time frame." The market is driving still. Yep, 15 minute, 30 minutes are all green, hourly all green. No. When you first started trading, Ed, you always assumed all-time highs meant guaranteed reverse. No, it's price discovery. Like we've never been here before. Same with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin broke 73,000 or 69,000, it discovered price. Everyone was saying it was going to 100, and then it got to 73, around 73, 75, 75,000. That's what I was thinking. Get up to that quarter increment, 75,000, and then retrace right down. And then now it's taken about a 20% haircut since the all-time highs. But prices need to discover. When they go somewhere they've never been, they're discovering price, and then they might consolidate. They might go a little higher, discover new price, but then maybe if they ultimately retrace down, at least they discover. So the way how I did this, I put the yellow lines at 100 pip increments. So we had this is new all-time high, 39,400, and I have the yellow line at 39,500. We're only 25 pips away from discovering that psychological area. Could quite possibly get up there. Nasdaq, new all-time high. 18,260, maybe 18,300. Yeah, but don't get trapped, guys, by hitting the sell button. You can literally see there's nothing to sell right now. Very bullish, but what we got to do is motions. Flip the red box green, we're above it. It was ignited right above it. Get rid of this consolidated zone for now. I want to see maybe if it will consolidate in this new price discovery area from the yellow to the yellow line. And then maybe I look for a sell below here if it cools off. Nasdaq similar, sell below there if it cools off. Gold later on, maybe in the Asian session, maybe tomorrow. Maybe this area 2,180, maybe possible sell area below there, but it's not developed yet. Still very bullish. Asante, you gave away your profits. I believe that you were holding gold sell for too long. Like you got to learn how to cut so you can preserve some of your profits. That's what I was trying to mention. You can't marry a trade. Like I was in a sell right over here. I can't marry that. When it starts coming back up and breaking above these wicks, that's it. I closed the trade. I closed it before I even broke the wick right there. I had my stop loss. Kind of closed it because this could happen. And then I'm giving back yesterday's gains. So you got to be disciplined. All I gave back today was the win I had when I first started the call. I'm in a little bit more drawdown, but still I can recover that with one more trade. But if I kept it and going, I could be in big trouble now. So guys, that's what will separate you as more of a successful trader on your journey, is learning to close out trades that are not going in your direction. Because we have a bias, that's okay. Everyone has a bias, but just because I have a bias doesn't mean that the market needs to always go towards your bias. The market is obviously bullish. So even if you have a sell side bias, when it goes against you, you got to learn how to close it. It's just, you got to learn that, guys. I know it's difficult for some traders to learn that concept, but that's probably the hardest thing to learn. When you learn that, your trading, you're going to become much more disciplined. You're going to understand that losses are part of the game. It happens to the best of them, and but you don't lose everything that you've worked for. Okay, guys, that's basically, it's 3:11. I gotta get to school and go pick up my kids. Um, it was it was a fun session. It was wild. If you guys can watch Mr. Powell later tonight and see what he's actually saying, it might help you for tomorrow, in your analysis for tomorrow, for Friday, for next week, the week after that, leading into April. I'd like to see what he's saying about the rate cuts coming in the summertime. Everyone's listening for forward guidance, so the markets are obviously pumping all-time highs. Who knows what he said? I didn't hear, but obviously the market liked what he was talking about. Um, but we'll see what happens, guys. But I'm going to put some alerts on my screen down here. Okay, I'll be watching below here. Maybe an alert later on. 2,180 for gold. This area over here, 18,200 for Nasdaq. Now it might come down, but I'll be looking for sells, guys. My bias is bearish. I'll be looking for sells throughout power hour if there is something to below here. Okay, guys, and everyone on YouTube, we appreciate all of you guys joining. Thank you guys for joining. My Pence. Break even is a win. Yeah, absolutely. Break evens are always wins. In my book, someone will say break evens are not wins, they're losses. But in my book, a break even is always a win. Always. Only thing that I look at is a win and a loss. Break evens are neutral. I count those towards the win-loss break-even record, but I don't incorporate those in my profit-loss because I haven't won, I haven't lost, so it's a break-even. It's a learning experience. You learn from them. You learn what you need to do better. Some of you guys maybe were very profitable, and then you don't have a trailing stop loss, then it comes back down to break even. Then you just got to learn how to conserve profits, trailing stop. Some of you guys maybe were in drawdown, then it comes back up to break even. That's a positive. If you're in drawdown, if you're down $100 and then it reverses back up and then you get back to neutral, maybe you just want to close the trade and review it. You're happy you got your money back, and it's a win. But break evens are always wins. Now the market might be breaking down just before 3:15. Guys, I'm telling you the honest truth. I'll be looking to maybe possibly sell US 30 below this area, 39,400. I'm trying to stall as much as I can to maybe get into it, but it'll probably be after the call when I go grab the kids. But thanks, guys, for joining. Tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Sharp, we'll get back in the markets. We'll go till 10:30 tomorrow morning. Join us tomorrow. This is now when the markets could possibly be breaking down. Unfortunately, I hate leaving the call at this time. I wish I could stay with you guys this entire power hour, but don't just go in on a red candle. Remember, wait for confirmation. Wait for a body close below, body close below, body close below. But it looks like maybe it could be coming down, but that's not always the case. Every time it comes down, it's catching a wick and going back up. So you have to acknowledge that as well. But guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. And if everyone on YouTube can join our free Telegram that's pinned at the top of the channel, it's right here for you guys. Okay, so it's pinned at the top of the channel. Awesome, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.